Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today we gonna be presenting about VARK. So first, what is VARK? VARK is one of the learning styles that are popular concept in psychology and education and are intended to identify how people learn best. The VARK model of learning styles suggests that there are four main types of learners, which is visual, auditory, reading, writing, and kinesthetic. There are many different ways of categorizing learning styles, but Neil Fleming's VARK model is one of the most popular. Fleming introduced an inventory in 1987 that was designed to help students and others learn more about their individual learning preferences.
So now I will presenting about the visual learner. Visual learners learn best by seeing graphic displays such as charts, diagrams, illustrations, handouts, and videos are all helpful learning tools for visual learners. Visual learners also prefer this type of learning because they would rather see information presented in a visual rather than notes in written form. Next, we have the visual learner questionnaire. They always ask questions such as: are art, beauty, and aesthetics important to you? Does visualizing information in your mind help you remember it? Do you have to see information in order to remember it, or do you pay close attention to body language? If you can answer yes to most of these questions, chances are good that you have a visual learning style.
Oral or auditory learners learn best by hearing information. They tend to get a great deal out of lectures and are good at remembering things they are told. Typically, oral learners prefer to listen to lectures rather than take notes. Oral learner questionnaire. Do you create songs to help remember information? Does reading out loud help you remember information better? Do you prefer to listen to class lectures rather than reading from the textbook? Would you prefer to listen to a recording of your class lectures or a podcast rather than going over your class notes? If you answer yes to most of these questions, then you are probably an auditory
We
learner.
go to the reading and writing learner. Reading and writing learner prefer to take in information that is displayed as word and text. The learner make use of dictionary and other reference materials. They also benefit by writing notes and reading notes silently again and again. Writing, reading and writing learner questionnaire. First question: do you enjoy making lists, reading definition, and creating presentation? Second, do you feel reading your textbook to be a great way to learn your information? Third, do you take a lot of notes during class and while reading textbooks? And last, do you prefer it when teacher make use of overhead and handouts? If you answer yes to this question, it's likely that you have a strong preference for the reading and writing style of learning.
The next learning style is kinesthetic. Kinesthetic or tactile learners learn best by touching and doing. Hands-on experience is important for kinesthetic learners. Kinesthetic learning style in which learning takes place by the students carrying out physical activities rather than listening to a lecture or watching demonstrations. Kinesthetic learner questionnaire. Are you good at applied activities such as mechanics, sports, and woodworking? Do you enjoy performing tasks that involve directly manipulating objects and materials? Do you have to actually practice doing something in order to learn it? Is it difficult for you to sit still for long periods of time? If you respond yes to these questions, then you are most likely a kinesthetic learner.
So for a conclusion, the VARK model remains very popular among both students and educators. Others may find that their learning preferences lie somewhere in the middle, such as finding both visual and auditory learning equally appealing. So know your learning preferences for great, better result. That's all from us. Thank you.